Okay. Do some music.
We are live.
Yeah, we are live now. So I'll put this on here.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. So we are here. Well, let me say a bit before we be communicating with each other. Alright, and I will do this one so we can monitor it from the other device to see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. We come here so you can know what's going on. So, welcome your viewers.
Oh, welcome to live.
What's the sign?
Yes. What's the sign?
Do
Do you guys like the new sign?
Yeah.
Do you guys like the new sign?
We come here so you can know.
Wait, do they leave comments? Do you read the comments?
Yeah, we
while you're live?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we got a good audio. I'll put that.
Okay.
Let me put it right
Yeah,
so
you should put it there so you can check that.
monitor. Okay, leave it up. Leave it. It's good.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can look at it from there.
What happened if there's? What would it look like if there's no light? On the ring.
It'll be dark. That's what it means. All right, good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of Silence, a special coverage here. I'm here with my co-host, Francess Esoteric. Yes, Saryorpodeh. We are here today to host the president of the SINOE Association in Americas and her cabinet officials. If you like her cabinet. All right, so cabinet official, I think will be redundant. And so we just leave it as cabinet official. So minister is already backstage. So minister will bring you on if after we shall have built the audience a little bit. Let me see what I can build the audience. Let me check on the other device here too. I think we are doing good over there. Over here. I'll build the audience a little bit. All right, so we get Treasure. Let me see what I can get this one share a little bit. And I will bring our sample music. But while I'm sharing it for now, let me do some little music here. I'll bring the sample music, but right now let me just look for something just for entertainment, casual. If you want to put it, that's fine.
Can she hear us?
Mm-hmm.
You think she can hear us?
Yeah, she is. She's hearing us. Yeah. What do I have? I don't have something more. Crime music. I don't have a lot of sample music for now. Okay. Zana Tota, you got to turn on your camera. Something is not right back there, so I can see your image. So you still have to activate maybe your camera. You got to follow the instructions. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's do the monkey here for a second. You got to be careful though, Treasure. When you go back and forth, you disconnect a wire over there. I don't want you to. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me do this quickly as I share.
This one a real one. Who Yankee? I'm a real sticker a long time. The record, mash up the place.
Si wo bono manangwe bozena emle grogwen yo ayo yar ga odisa julana bono manangwe bozena emle grogwen me yanyo ruo mle na ruo jiru yo abubu yo gba uzawo ba di ogba sanwo ba di ma gba we ma ogba sanwo abubu ga ruo we ya na ogba sanwo anu mama o Superstar The family and the other blue.
Yeah, guys, welcome to Voice of SINOE. Here it's a special coverage today on the platform. We have a special guest here. It's President Francess Clarke Myers and members of the union. They are coming on today to create awareness for next week convention of the United Sapphire Association in America. So as you get on, share with us and don't hesitate to do that. My co-host, what do you want to do? What do you want to say? Co-host, let's go. You want to say, let's go. The platform is yours. Speak.
I hope you guys
Gotta speak a little louder though.
I hope you guys watch it into the end. Into the end.
All right. All right, so what we're going to be doing now as we wait for the others, some people are backstage right now, some of the officials. All right, so as they get on, we're going to bring them on so we can go ahead with the entertainment while the rest of the members are getting on. And so at this point, I want to bring on camera the National Publicity Chairman, or if you like, National Publicist of the United Sapphire Association, and that's Mr. Alexander Tote. He's the National Publicity Chair of the USAA. Mr. Tote.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to VOSD.
Okay, can you hear me?
Very well. Are you hearing me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Okay. And so at this time, also backstage is the Vice President of the United Sapphire Association Delaware Valley Chapter, Minister Olivia Sua is backstage. So I also want to bring her on for the entertainment today or for the awareness. Let me bring the minister on here. Hey, Minister, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Just to make sure that you are hearing me. It looks like you are looking at something up there. All right, so guys, we just want to wait for the other officials here. You feel free to join the entertainment here.
I get it. I didn't know that. I get where it. Come to the church, one of them, yeah, my man. Woman of God.
Okay, it's time to dance. Dance for us.
Oh, you got one there.
You're back to show. You're solo now.
What's it, yeah, go on, man. But that's why you're trying to dance.
Yeah, guys, the national president is backstage, but I think she is setting up. The officials, the technical crew are working on some stuff out there. So once the president gets situated right now, her background, we are seeing her, but it's black right now. So she had the technical crew. They got to make sure that we will be able to see the president before we bring her. But the president will be the last person. The other officials, they got to minister. Your video is blank right now. So you got to turn something on back there. All right, so I will bring her down until she gets situated. All right, so yeah, again, now she's back. All right, the video is activated now. So we are waiting for the national president right now. Her camera is not on, and so she has to put the camera on, and we'll bring her on the platform and waiting for the other officials as well. The president camera is still not active yet. It's still black. Something she's not doing right there, or the crew, they are not getting something right there.
It's gray.
Yeah, it's gray. So yeah, it's gray. So she has to, the crew, something got to be done back there. They are not doing correctly. All right, so the crew got to help the president out to get that going. Yeah, but we are still looking backstage. All right, let's get another song here. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, the Air Force is now backstage. We're going to make sure that the other, the president can be the first person and the other officials are not on here. So, Madam President, you got to adjust your camera a little bit. We are not seeing your face. We are seeing you, but your face, you got to tell the crew, let it get that camera set up properly. We don't want the president to get, so bring it down a little bit more. Yeah, so we can see your face. Yeah. We can see you. Okay. All right. I think a little bit down, please. Good. All right. Perfect. All right. So with the president is backstage now, we are still waiting a little bit. The president can be the first person on to be waiting for people. And so we are about to hold certain people in content right now for procrastination. All right. So let's do the entertainment. We'll bring the president. I know you can't wait to see the face of the president, but let's yeah, so after this song, we'll bring the president on. The other people, they will join us later if they want to. But right now we have, like I said, like 4:30 right now, and we can't keep waiting. So once the president, after this song, I think the president is doing some work back there, the crew doing some work. Once the camera is activated, we'll bring it on so we can get the show going. And now we can stay all day and waiting for people to come. We'll send the email out to everybody to be at 4 p.m. All right, so let's do the entertainment. Once the president gets back, we'll get the show on the way. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution man is backstage right now. And so we're going to bring the man who is working on our Constitution, Mr. Merton Pajibo, is on backstage right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to use the opportunity now to welcome the man for the first time on VOSD. Mr. Pajibo, welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You want to welcome him?
Welcome.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So we're waiting for the other guys. The president was, she's still on. Her background is gray. And I think they're doing some stuff back there. I'm not too sure. But
Okay.
let's see. Mr. Alexander Tote was on, the publicity man, but he's off right now. After this music, when the president gets situated, then we'll start the show. I can't keep waiting all day. Yeah, Mr. Pajibo, you have to maybe you want to adjust your resolution a little bit. I think that your setting is kind of too hard with resolution so hard, so it kind of blinking right now. Yeah.
Is that better? Hello? 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 Yeah, I'm on here. I'm talking to Saryorpodeh Okay, yeah, I'm on here. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we just have the National Membership Committee Chairman, Mr. Maya Madu, is now backstage. And so we want to bring the man on right now, Mr. Mandibu. Hey, Mr. Mandibu.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
We can see you, but your camera, your background is blank. What's going on? I can see your picture backstage, but you're blank on your side.
Yeah, I'm doing myself ninja for now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but we want to see your face, sir. I mean, get your camera activated, please.
We love you, brother, but I'll be right there.
Okay, all right.
All right. So let's see.
All right.
We're still waiting. The president will get on. Once the president gets on, we'll start the show. I don't want to keep waiting all day. How you put that song? Yeah, Mr. Abel Morris, Vice President, Iowa chapter. You got to get on. Send me your email. You got to be on the platform here. We're creating awareness for the convention. So go in the chat room and send me your email address. I will send you the link. So you're doing American Sample Dance. Yeah, Mr. Madabu and the president, your background is still gray. I can see you, and so I can bring you. Mr. Madabu, to see your device is not connected. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys doing back there. Yeah, it should be very easy to go through the link. Yes, so I'm seeing here the president is back, and I'm also seeing the chair, the coordinator for the youth of the union, Madam Shirley. Is that Kedu? I mean, when she comes here, she will pronounce that name properly for me. Yeah, but let me bring Shirley on, and then we'll bring the president, Mr. Maya Madabu. You are on, but your camera is not activated yet. And so you got to get off and get back on to make sure your camera is connected. Shirley, I want you to adjust your camera a little bit. Your face is not on camera yet. I see you, but you got to do it such that your face will show. Yeah, so adjust it a little bit. Let me try. Let me bring you on here and see. All right, perfect. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Shirley. Welcome. Welcome to Voice of SINOE.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. Yeah, is that my audio or your audio? Are you hearing me very loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me see if it's mine.
Okay, good.
Okay, mine is loud, so.
All right, so your audio is good now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have to get the ball rolling here. Yeah. Mr. Madabu, your camera is not connected. It's still saying that something is not right back there. Yeah, go ahead.
I like to dress in the yellow.
All right, so when you do Treasure, I will start the show and then you come join me later, okay? Because the stream is too large. I got to bring the people back on. All right, good job. All right, at this time, I want to bring the president on so we can get the program going here. Without further ado, here's the president. Madam President.
Yes.
Welcome to VOSD.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a long time. Very long time.
Are you far from the device? Your audio is kind of a little lower. I'm hearing you, but...
Oh, I said it has been a long time. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but I don't like the audio quality. It should be better than that.
That's my earpiece. Unless you want me to take it out. You can hear
I
me
think I would
still.
prefer that. It's okay, but I mean it's low. I can hear you. I don't know about the other people though.
I mean, I can hear her clearly.
I can hear her very clearly.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The way you Merton, your audio is perfect. Minister, you want to say one or two words? Let me hear you. Yep.
Hello.
All right. So, Madam President.
Hello.
All right. Let's leave it as ace. Let's leave it as ace. Let's get the ball rolling here. Let's see what I can get my. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with your host, Darke Saryorpodeh Esoteric. Today is a special coverage. We are here with the National President of the United States Association in the Americas, together with some top-notch officials of the union. All right, so what I'm going to do is to start the show. I'm not pretty good at introducing people, and so the people that are on, you are very brilliant speakers, and so I will give you the opportunity to introduce yourself. Let me bring the chairman of the National Publicity Committee, and he's back, Tote. Mr. Tote, Mr. Tote, are you hearing me? Tote, your audio is not on, sir. All right, so I just want to go around the building. The president will be the last, and so they say ladies before gentlemen. So let's start with the minister for with some self introduction and maybe a brief background of what you do and stuff like that in the union, and so the audience can know. Go ahead.
So,
No, your audio is not on. You are mute.
really?
But now
I
it's
hear
Hear
you
you.
now.
you're on now.
Okay. My name is Minister Olivia Sua. I am presently the vice president for the Delaware Valley chapter, and I here to promote a convention that will be held in North Dakota on August from the fourth weekend up to the 9th. So we are just here awareness to invite all of our followers, those who love us and have been watching me on social media, doing what I like to do. If you are in North Dakota or you are in any part of America, in of the state, um, you are welcome to join us. Uh,
All right. That's it.
yeah,
That's Minister Olivia Sua there, the
yeah,
Vice President
yeah.
of the USAA Delaware Valley chapter. Let's bring our youth coordinator here, Shelley. Shelley, the floor is
So
yours.
hi,
Go ahead.
hi everyone. My name is Shirley Snake Heater. I'm the National Youth Coordinator for the Sapod Association here in the U.S. I am excited for the convention that is coming up. It's going to be held in Fargo. I'm here to encourage the youth to come and join us, so we can be able to get together as youth and make our voices heard as well. And there are a lot of things that we plan to do as youth. And I'm so excited to be on board. So please come and be part of the convention. It's going to be August 4th to August 9th. It's going to be so much fun. But most importantly, we are going to be there to discuss some great things that we can do back in SINOE and also here in the U.S. for our youth. So come on.
All right. So, Shelley, just to make sure, where are you joining us from?
I'm joining you guys from Minnesota. So if you are in Minnesota and want to go to Fargo, please do reach out to me. I'm going to be driving over to Fargo on Thursday. I do have room in my car to carry some of you, so please reach out.
Excellent. Okay. Okay. All right. So, thank you for that excellent intro. Let's bring the man that is working on our document. the great Pajibo. How you doing, sir? Welcome on board. It's your turn. Introduction.
Thank you very much. My name is Merton Pajibo, and currently for the organization, I work with the committee that is revising the Constitution. I also do the auditing for the organization. I work with the budget committee, and as the as our people say, family tree can break. It can bend, but it cannot break. So if you are a SAPO individual from SINOE or from any part of the Liberian diaspora, we encourage you to come and join us and see what we have to offer. Thank you very much.
All right, that's marathon right there. So before I bring the national president, my name is Darke Saryorpodeh Esoteric, understood by the chosen few. Some people call me the Rabble Rouser. Some people call me the Great Man. I mean, whatever title you want to call me. Welcome to the platform. I'm the host. And at this point, before I bring the national president on here, we'll have to do a special selection. We can't just bring the president like the regular people. I mean, you guys are not regular like that, though. So let me see if we can get a little selection here. Some people are backstage. Toted, your camera is not connected, so you got to try again. Where's the president? I don't want to hold the president here. Yeah, let me get to that music, the president music here, son. Yes, so the membership committee chairman is now backstage. Hopefully, he's ready to show his beautiful and handsome face to us. H.E, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you want to adjust your camera a little bit? Yeah, even though your background, like you are back in SINOE County right now. That's how your background looks.
No, I mean better yala.
Very dark. Okay, sir. We are doing self-introduction. So the president will be back, so you can introduce yourself to the audience, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm glad to be part of this broadcast. As you all know, most people call me the Ranger, but my real name is Maya Monbo, Chairman, Membership Committee of the USAA. I'm glad to be part of this broadcast. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Monbo. All right, let's bring the president on here so we can get the ball rolling here. The president is now on. So, Madam President.
Hello, hello.
All right, so I'd like to do a little introduction and a little background information. Anything that you want to tell background, and I mean, the people in the world knows you already. But is that something you want to say? Go ahead.
You make me laugh. The world knows you already. Yeah, so my name
No,
is
we know
Francess
you.
Clarke. Anyway, so my name is Francess Clarke Myers. And I'm just, thank you, SG, the General Secretary of our union, and the Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora for having us today. We really do appreciate it because this is your show. You were able to take upon your time to allow us to come on the show to bring awareness to our community and to our family and friends. So we are here to just talk about our convention that is coming up on August 4th to the 8th or 9th. So that's the purpose of which we are here today. So thank you for having us.
All right, Madam President, thank you. Thank you. Welcome aboard, and you and your officials. And we are happy to play host to you. All right, Minister. Are you guys hearing me very well?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Just to make sure. All right, so we are here for the convention to create awareness, which you all know by now. And so what I'm going to do is, since the executive, Madam President, I don't know how you want to set it up here, but let's do it this way, at least from my perspective, since I'm the host. We want to maybe, we don't have all the chapter presidents right now, but maybe since we have the vice president for the Delaware Valley chapter is here, we have Merton Jr. from all the way North Carolina, to give us a little preparation of preparatory measures that you guys are taking right now, making for the convention. So we just ask the chapter vice president for Delaware Valley chapter, what preparation being made right now? Give us a little background. Minister Su, are you hearing me?
Yes, yes.
You are mute.
Why are you not talking?
Your voice is going in and out.
Your phone breaking up, sister.
Hello, you hearing me? No, you are mute. All right, let's try another person here. Maybe you can log off and come back on, please, because your audio quality is bad. All right, so let's go to the woman from the state of 10,000 Lakes. Shirley, tell us what preparation you guys are making over there.
So for this very first time, I had the opportunity to join the Minnesota chapter meeting, and I can proudly say I was impressed of the preparation that they are making, especially to welcome our guests that are coming from out of state, because most of the guests are going to come through Minnesota, and they're going to get together as team to drive to Fargo, which is 3 hours and a half away from Minnesota. So as the chapter here in Minnesota, they are preparing, trying to make sure that we have transportation available to pick people up from the airport, and also to have some places that people can stop, so they have their homes open up. People that want to spend the night before driving 3 hours to go to Fargo. And also we having a little get together on Wednesday to welcome our president and all the other people that are going to be traveling from out of state. So we are looking forward to hosting on Thursday and Wednesday people that will be flying in here to Minnesota.
All right, that's quite impressive. Quick questions though. You talk about, you say your first time going to the meeting. Why is that so? I mean, why is your first time?
On Friday, I've been on like in the national chat room, but I've been requesting to be part of the Minnesota chat room for a long time. And so I didn't know where they were having their meetings. So yeah, that's why.
Also, basically, you are now on the maybe the child line, or maybe they never added you to the list when they send a communication out there. That's my assumption. But so
Yeah.
let's look at the um transportation. You guys say you are making preparation. Do you know the estimated number of vehicles that you guys have right now, or you don't know?
I can't put a number to it, but I know we have people that are available to pick people up from the airport. So there will be no one stranded at the airport. I can tell you that for sure.
Okay, and you talk about having a get together party on, I think, Wednesday and Thursday. I mean, is there a venue for that?
Yes, they're having it over at um I forgot his name, but the information will be provided later.
Okay, okay, good.
Or I'm sure some people on the line here know who house it. I think Jawi. We having it over at Jawi house, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, okay, yeah,
And
I
he
know.
lives in Brooklyn Park, which is a little bit closer to the airport.
Okay, okay. So in your mansion, how many person you can take?
As many as possible. We from Sano County, so it really don't matter how many rooms I have. Once we are together, we are fine.
Great, great, great. Okay, so Minister, let's bring you on now. Give us a little background, the preparation you and the chapter president making here. Yeah, we are still struggling with your audio. Yeah, your audio is not good at all. All right, let's bring the ranger.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the state of Texas here. How many person you coming with you?
Right now, I know myself and Mr. Silva. We're trying to reach out, and we've been trying to reach out to other Sabo people in Texas, but they don't ever return calls. So that's a problem we're facing here. So we're only between Stanley and myself for now, but we are still finding ways to reach out to them.
Okay, okay, okay. So when are you expected to be in Minnesota? Or are you in Stanley?
Uh, I already did my reservation. If need, I can change it anytime I want because I'm a ranger.
All right. So, but we don't know. Maybe your device was breaking out a little bit. You say, did you call a date that you will be in Minnesota?
All they did that everybody approved of, I will make it possible to be there. Whatever time they want me to be there, I will be there on time. I get my own aircraft.
On
There you go.
Wednesday, please try to be here on Wednesday.
All right, so they want you to be there. Let's go to Merton.
Whatever day that is available, I would be available for that day.
All right, so you heard it, man. He got your own aircraft. That the richest Apple man in Texas, in the state of Texas, right there. When we had the inauguration for the president here, there was a lot of money. The man was whistling in the building, and you don't see rich people doing that easily. But because of the, all right, let give Merton the opportunity here to say one or two words about North Carolina. Go ahead, Chief.
Well, for North Carolina, we have myself, we have Dr. Tarley, and we have some others. But to be frank with you, I don't know the total amount of individual that will be coming, but I know for sure that I'm going to be there.
Excellent, excellent. All right, all right. So let's go to Minister. Let's try you again.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, okay, that's great. So we have about 45 to 50 individuals that will be coming with us to the convention. Um, our teachers are us. But just to summarize everything or to make it simple, our mission here is to be at the airport by 5 o'clock because our flight will be taking off by 8 o'clock. So I want to know that I'll be on ground to help our mothers, fathers, and even those that are not able to protect themselves. So here to be at the airport. Sharp 5, so we have on vote. So there's late. So
Your phone breaking up.
Minister, your device is
Your
on. I
phone
mean,
is breaking up.
yeah, we have to have the technical team to improve the vice president device audio over there.
you can hear me right now.
Yeah, it is coming in and out. It's not too good.
It's still coming in now.
Yeah, let's try it again. See, go ahead,
It's
please.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still breaking up. Yeah, it's breaking up.
Uh,
Let's bring the president on here while minister is setting up. Let's bring the national president. Madam President,
Yeah,
little
I think you forgot about my publicity man. Tote.
the total is not on.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you very much, Saryorpodeh. Thank you very much. Our before I go further, our chairman for the board is bereaved, Dr. Falesi Charlie. He lost his pastor today, last night actually. The head pastor for his church just passed away last night.
Wow.
So actually because most of her family live Philadelphia, so she came here for treatment, so she died in Philadelphia.
Wow.
So I just want to bring this to our memory, all the organizations, so we can remember our chairman of the board in our prayers for the church, for the passing of the head pastor. I want to also take this time to sympathize with my sister, the president for the Niamo Association, Beatrice Swain. That's her auntie that passed away. So right now the mark is at her house. I just wanted to say that because she's one of those that everything that we did in this town, she is there to support us. Beatrice Swain. So the pastor that passed away, that her auntie. So we just want any, all the Sapo people, if you have the time to pass by or call her to sympathize with her. So we are preparing, thank you for asking. We've been preparing for this convention. And, but the devil is busy. So that's why we have declared one day of fast and prayer on Monday. So Monday we will be praying from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. At which time when we all finish with the fast, we will get on the teleconference. And our chaplain, who is Reverend City, with other Reverend in our community, Reverend Blah, Reverend Nathaniel Gate, they will lead us in prayer at 6 p.m. And Reverend Camo, they will lead us in prayer at 6 p.m. To pray for the whole Sapo community. It's not only for the convention, but for the community as a whole. I think we need prayers. So the one day fast and prayer is not all to it, but it's just the beginning that, as a community for us to come together to pray together. So that's why we have already declared our fast. So every chapter presidents, I know by now, you have posted in your chat rooms that there will be fast and prayer on Monday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And after we have prayed, We all that in the Delaware Valley chapter area, we will gather at the presidential palace on Monday so that we can have a pre-convention get together. So if you are in the Delaware Valley chapter area, on Monday we'll be at 920 Pine Street for the pre-convention get together, because most of us will be leaving on Tuesday and some will be leaving on Wednesday. Majority of the people from Delaware Valley chapter will be in Minnesota on Wednesday. But the national president will be there on Tuesday. The national cheerleader will be there Tuesday. With the rest of other people that are not going to be there on Tuesday. So there are a lot of preparations that have been put into place. We are speaking to President Kodo and the North Dakota chapter, and I know they are preparing. The national queen is there. They are preparing to host us for this convention. So we are in gear.
So my president, let me ask a little follow-up questions here. You said the devil is busy. What are the indications?
The devil is busy because every time you plan good things, and when other things come and happen, for example, our chairman is bereaved, now the devil is busy, you know. But I know he's the chairman of the.
Yeah, the president is playing there. Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
somebody that can you put in the chat room there, Manatoris Daddy,
I sent her the
Lieutenant
link
TF.
though. I sent a
He the
link
one
to her.
calling me, and I already posted it. Everybody needs to go. Everyone needs to go to their email, and the link is there. They click on the link, but then they will be calling me, but the link is there. So
Yeah, I
anyway,
sent her the email too. Yeah, so I don't know why she.
yeah. So yeah. So that's why the devil is busy. Because when people are grieving or stuff happy, then you are not happy to rejoice with your fellow men or community
So, my
member.
president, what is the devil planning to do for which we are praying?
We are praying because we are praying together so we can have a very successful convention. We don't want no confusion. We don't want no division. We want friendliness. We want the convention to be so friendly, because through that you can be able to raise a lot of money. Because if I'm
Okay.
not friendly with you, probably I will get my money in my pocket and I will keep it and bring it back home. But when we are laughing and we are together, let my chairman, the membership committee chairman, the time we had the inauguration and we had the welcome night, I already do to our house. The man was dancing, he was so happy until he was spending the money.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you are beseeching your deity so people can spend their money.
But the end will touch the hearts of
Okay.
everyone to bring money. So we
Okay.
can raise
Okay.
good money for our convention.
I see. I see. So without the deity, the people they can't spend their money.
Without God, we are nothing. So you myself, we're not going to God here today. So I just try to tell you. If you can't fast and pray, just make sure 6 p.m. get on the teleconference, okay?
The interesting thing about it, Madam President, it just I don't know for sure. God is our Father. I mean, why would a father wants the children to be hungry before he listens to them? Like you gotta fast. I don't understand that part. Is he also fasting when your children are fasting? He making himself hungry too?
Oh, Lord. Can we be serious, please?
Okay, all right. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious.
Oh my
All right, so
God.
Madam President, I think let me bring the minister. Minister, you talk about
Okay.
45 to 50 persons. coming from the Delaware Valley chapter?
Yes,
Oh wow, wow. You want
yes.
to give out the demographics of the population coming from here, like the elders, the young people, the semi-young people, or you don't have all that
I, I'm
details.
I'm gonna say 25% each
Okay,
because everybody is involved and they are taking this convention very, very serious. And because we have a lot of our mothers and fathers, that's why I have made it my business to be at the airport on the third by 5 p.m. exact, so I can be able to help their luggages come in because I do not want anybody to be left back on that day. So I will be at the airport by 5 o'clock to show to help everybody.
all right.
Yes.
But I heard you said this convention is very important. Explain to us why is it very important.
Well, I do not want to remind us of breakaway or separation, but we are independent. So this is our very first convention since um, we separated. So this is our first time about to do things on our own, like USAA. It's not about putting here and there. And if you understand what I'm saying, so we want to build a successful union. Where we'll be sharing love and at the same time bringing finances and bringing peace and be able to socialize with each other so we can be able to build our country. So I,
Okay.
I see it to be very important because since we separated, this is like the very prime convention that we are about to have. And I know it's going to be very, very understandable. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Excellent. Let me bring Melton on here a little bit. So we're going to be touching different things, and when something comes to your mind, you are free to also do that. Melton, uh, the Constitution is very important, and you are one of the guys that working on the document and other things. And I read the document. You are doing a beautiful job. So you want to elaborate a little bit some of the provisions in the Constitution that you guys are trying to get in proper perspective.
Okay. From viewing the Constitution, you know, basically we just look at most of the things that has occurred in the past with the organizations, especially in terms of fundraising. Okay, the organization has been inept when it comes to fundraising. So what we did was we went and kind of tweaked some of the rules in terms of how to go about bringing fund to the money. I mean, to the organization, and we kind of took some of the responsibility and we put some of the responsibility on the board of directors. Okay, and we also, matter of fact, we share the responsibility between the board of director and the executive branch. Okay, and the other thing that we changed was the membership. In terms of membership, we had elaborated on that. If you are a SAPO person and you're married to someone who is not SAPO, that person automatically get a membership.
Worship.
And some of the concern that people had was that what if you and your wife or husband divorce? And as far as I'm concerned, or as far as the
Merton,
organization concerned,
Merton,
it yes.
I'm sorry there was a brief glitch, and so I want you to start your statement because we were frozen for a little bit. Please, you can start
Okay,
up. Yeah.
okay. So some of the changes that was made, okay, dealt with the membership question. Okay, a lot of
Okay.
people had questions about who should be member and who was not. So one of the changes that we came up with was that if you are married to someone who is not from the Sapo ethnic group, as long the husband is part of the Sapo ethnic group, that person is also a member. Okay, and if they divorce or whatever, as long the person is in the organization, they're within good standing. We're not going to delete them from the organization. okay? Because the organization is about helping the community. We're not here to deal with people' personal problem, okay? Your personal business, stay outside of the organization. And another thing that we also talk about was the regulation for being a member of the board. Okay, we need individual that knows how to write proposal. We need individual that understand organization, and we need individual that are willing to put the time in. If they become part of the board, that they are willing to take classes to learn how to manage the organization. Okay, so those are some of the things that we touch on. It's a lot of stuff, but I think those are the main relevant ones that I think I should be telling the public about.
All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate. So, Shirley,
Yeah.
yeah, you're the youth person. How is it going coordinating with the young people? Guys, if you are doing something, we're getting a lot of feedback. If you're doing something, please put yourself on mute, please. Shirley, go ahead, please.
Well, so far, I've been calling some of the youth that I know that are SAPO, been calling them to encourage them to be part of the organization. And I'm guilty as well because like I told you, it was my first time going to the Minnesota chapter meeting, and I know they've been having meetings. So even though they actually took forever to add me into the chat room, but I'm sure I could have made much effort to be part of the organization then, or to be part of the Minnesota chapter. So now it's my job to encourage the youth that have no idea of, that Minnesota have a chapter here, to encourage them to be part of Minnesota chapter, and also encourage them to be part of the National Support Association. So there is still a lot of work to do, but for now I'm doing like phone calls to people that I know, and then having people refer other people that they know, and I will reach out to them as well.
Okay, fantastic. So, Madam Coordinator, so for the youth though, what is your plan, or what are your goals for the young people? What do you hope to achieve? Let's just say when you shall have left the office, what is it that you want you want us to remember you for?
So just like our president, education, to me, education is really important. So for our young people, it is my goal and prayer that all of us can take education very serious, especially those that are here in the United States. There are a lot of opportunities here. So it's my goal to make sure that those young people that are in high school, to be able to mentor them in a way that we can help them with the financial aid process on how to apply to colleges so they can get accepted. And then also those that are out of college, to be able to have a mentor program where we can have people that have already gone through the process to be able to have a one-on-one mentor with them. I also want to do that too back home, to have a library where the kids that are in high school can go there and be able to read different books, and also take the mentorship back to SINOE as well. Some of us that are here can go back to be able to mentor those young people that are back in SINOE, but mostly just encourage people to put education first. That is the platform of our president, and I want to make sure that I can also enforce that to the youth.
Fantastic, that's brilliant. But I like you say a lot of good things, and I like the issue of the library, because I learned that I said readers are leaders. So how soon do you hope to get that dream to fruition?
So that's a proposal that I'm working on. That's something that has to go through the president. They have to go through the board. So for now, I can't put a time frame on it, but I'm hoping that they can be done as soon as possible.
All right, that's our brilliant youth coordinator over there. Madam President, let's get a little perspective here with regards to maybe just an estimate, a number of people that you expect at this year's convention based on the research or based on the work that we have been doing so far. I mean, can you give a little projection of the number of people that will be at this year's convention?
I think this convention I can't put a number to it. I cannot really put a number to it, but I know there are a lot of people coming from Delaware Valley chapter. There are a lot of people coming from Iowa, and of course, there are a lot of people coming from Minnesota, and then all of from Florida, Texas, New York. This convention is going to be really packed, and I cannot put a number on it. The membership committee chairman, Mr. Modhu, is on the line. I think you can ask him that question. But I think this convention is going to be really packed. Looking at the number of people that have bought their tickets already that are going for this convention. Even up to today's date, people are still buying their tickets. So that alone is very impressive.
All right, so, but, Madam President, I think setting a goal is very important because when you have a goal, then you can put mechanisms in place to achieve that goal. So, financially, how much are we targeting at this year's convention?
We are targeting, let's say, up to 100,000 or less. So that's our goal. Now, don't get me wrong, because some people might say after the convention and we did not raise 100,000, they might say, oh, they said they were going to raise 100,000. It's a goal, okay?
Okay.
That's a goal. If you did not achieve it, it doesn't mean you fail, okay?
Right.
So that's our goal, that we want to raise this money so that we can be able to implement a lot of projects that we already got for next year, for 2023.
Okay.
So we are hoping, because we also going to have some fundraiser at the convention. So we are praying that we will have people to come and help us achieve that goal.
All right, so Madam President, give me an itinerary of, I mean, how the program is going to be. It was going to be unfolding the whole. So, what day? What will happen on what day? And I mean, just give a little ideas how the whole process is going to be like.
Okay, so like my coordinator from youth coordinator just said that most of all will be arriving in Minnesota on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we will depart Minnesota on Thursday morning, and we will be leading to Fargo. And we get to Fargo Thursday will be the welcome night. And the hall is already posted. The hall is already booked for the welcome night for Thursday. And Friday, it will be our session. Our session will start probably from 9 o'clock in the morning. And the hall for that session is booked from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Friday. So we got the whole of Friday to be there. And like the planning committee, what they told me, this session on Saturday, they give it a different name. Instead of saying session, they call it brunch with the president. So brunch with the president will take place Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., at which time unfinished business can also be discussed. But it will be at that time that we'll be having brunch with the president. We'll have lunch and whatever that was not discussed Friday night will be discussed that Saturday morning. But the ball, which is that Saturday night, are going to start 6 p.m. because this year, like I told my planning committee, and Sarah Manadore Jali, I think she was trying to get on, and the national coordinator and the national cheerleader, that this year convention, we do not want a lot of talking at the inauguration. The ball exclusively have to be a ball. Probably we will have one or two speeches and just have a brief 30-minute fundraiser, and the rest of the time will be having fun. Because, like I say, in order for us to raise the money, we also have to have fun. There is a vacation for us. So some of us took 1 week to go for this convention, so we want to interact with our friends too, after all the talking. And then Sunday will be the farewell cookout at the park that already been reserved. So then we all will leave on Monday. So basically, that's the layout for the convention.
Okay, but you said, I mean, I think the purpose, I understand the fun part of it is very important, but I think the purpose of the convention more so is to generate funds so that we can do stuff for our people in Liberia. But you say during the ball it'll be about 30 minutes, and then the rest of the time, should we put dancing over generation of funds, Madam President?
When I said 30 minutes, we are not going to be racing for all night. We got to have time for specific time because the hall closes at a certain time. So you got to take time into consideration. Um, yeah, much as we are not there just to have fun, but you should also understand that when you go for convention, you are not seeing people for a very long time. You want to have that little time to be able to interact and have fun together. So we will be raising fun from Thursday. From Thursday, we'll be raising fun because the work all night, we'll be raising fun, we'll be selling t-shirts, and we'll be raising money. Friday to the convention itself, we will still be raising funds. We'll be doing stuff. We'll ask people will still donate money. People will do stuff. And Saturday is the climax. We will still raise funds. So all the 3 days or 4 days of the convention, we will be raising funds. So we cannot get raised funds until 2 o'clock in the morning. So when I say 30 minutes, I mean that it will be at a minimum. The talking will not be too much during the ball because the ball is ball. When you go to ball, is to have a dinner, you know, have some conversation, and then music play and have fun. That's what they call ball. Ball is not just sitting down and get raised for all night. That's what I'm trying to speak to. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
much that we need the money, but we should also understand that people took their vacation and went there, and they need to interact with other people.
All right. All right. So, but guys, to what the president, is that something you want to supplement what she said? If so, you can go ahead.
I can go ahead and speak on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, what the president saying is correct. In the past, we have utilized the ball time, okay, for things that are other than what we should. Okay. I personally believe a ball should be a place where you recognize the people that work hard for the organization to make sure that the organization stay in existence. Okay, so you award the people, you have someone come to give us some form of encouragement speech, and then from there you have the people celebrate. These are the things that bring people together. Okay, so we don't just want to focus on just the currency part of it, or focus on a lot of issues that there are frivolous towards the cause of the organization. So what the president is saying is absolutely correct. So we want to focus on awarding the people, okay, bringing someone in to talk to us and give more encouragement. And then after that, we celebrate together for all the achievement that we have done. That's what a ball is all about.
All right, great.
I like to
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to add something to that. And that is to just say that the team this year are doing things really different. We have people registering before going to the door, because at first the convention had been people registering at the door. So we want to do that different this year. We want to make sure that people pre-register so we can use that time to do other things.
Great, great. Okay. All right. So let me go to the membership committee chairman here, Mr. Mandibu. Mr. Mandibu, you are the one looking at the numbers, the various chapters you are playing with the numbers to see. I mean, are we growing here numerically? Or what's the deal here? I think let me see. You are mute. You are mute. You want to unmute yourself, please?
Yes. Thank you for that question. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes, we are growing, and we are moving into the right direction. Like some of the previous guests said, especially the vice president from the Delaware Valley. We don't want to be uh, concentrating on what happened in the past. We got this group and that group, so we want to make sure that everybody is on board and we cater to the needs of our people back home, and that's what we want to do. One of the things that I think the president forgot about is the service in the morning. I think it
Oh
was
yeah.
requested by the president of that chapter that you want all of us to be in service in the morning. So I just want to add to that. Uh, Also, continuing with membership from Florida, we do have quite a amount of people there. Our most chapters with most members, I think one of them also said it earlier. We got Minnesota, we have North Dakota, we have the Delaware Valley, when we also have Iowa, and we are standing. We have a good standing with membership in those areas. Other than that, we got New York, we got Georgia, we have Texas, and other places. But we've been calling around, but we have good membership, and I think we look forward for a good and successful convention.
All right, so when you say we got a good number of people, I mean, if you don't want to let the cat out of the bed, that's okay. I mean, can you give her a number right now as to I mean, the membership of the union?
We still hiding, but the number we have here now, you look at about 200 or 225, basically.
Okay, okay. And so
But
so
but I don't know whether the total number of membership, whether they are all going or not. But for now, that's what I got.
okay, okay. So, Minister,
Yes,
are you hearing me loud and clear?
correct.
All right, you guys just got elected, and every administration has a platform. What are you guys? What you plan to do? The Togba SUA administration. What are you guys working on for the coming 3 years?
Well, we have not yet been, or we have not, because of this national convention, we are working along with the leaders or the officials. So we have not yet have our agenda for this year, but we are going to, when as soon as we get back from the convention, we start to have our activities, like make a agenda for a calendar of event. So we are not just going to be sitting in offices doing nothing. This is not my first time being given a position. So my experience from my first offices like church, my personal ministry, and people that I associated with, I'm gonna bring all of my experience into this Delaware Valley chapter. So we'll first of all start with a calendar of event that we probably have a program like 3 times a year. So we want to raise funds. And we'll also be able to visit our members when they are sick or bereaved family, just to keep that unity. Because my coming into office or by me working with the president, our intention is to leave a legacy behind. Things that we do, we want people to remember these things for the rest of this organization life. To say, oh, the SUA and Toba, when they were here, this is what they did, and it was successful. So we want to be, following the same trend. So this is our plan. We are not just gonna sit here, but we'll make sure we raise funds, we make sure we follow up with people who have came and left for some reason, and we are contacting people on daily basis to come back to the organization. So when we come back from the convention, I believe we are going to have more members on board, because I personally am calling people and they said they are going to get back to me. So this is our plan. Thank you.
All right, great job, Minister. Thank you, boy. I heard you are making frantic effort to bringing people back. Have you done the research to know why people defected in the first place? Because you have to know what happened in order to fix the problem.
Yes. So what I did, my strategy was, I did not first of all confront the people with why you left the organization. When I called you, I call and I tell you, we need you back on board. Come so we all can work together. You are a member of this ethnic group and we have work to do. So when I talk to people, they don't complain. They don't tell me, oh, when I came first, I was disappointed. They always tell me, oh, we'll get back to you. So once they don't complain, I'm not going to force them to get anything out of them. I just want to come back with willingness. So that is my intention.
Okay. Yeah, but I heard the word legacy, and that's a very interesting word. You say you want to leave, you want to leave a legacy there. The Toba SUA administration. So give me an idea. What do you guys want to leave behind?
Well, first of all, this Delaware Valley chapter, I do not think or know that they have something that called of event. I know they always have like convention, but they have not had like a couple of events in a year, like 3 or 4. So we are going to squeeze some events that will raise money. We don't have to keep calling the people, telling them all of the time, oh, bring $100, bring $50. We are going to have little programs here and there that we have this on the side for like emergency that will lead us to our major account, another something on the side, like that's what I mean.
Okay, but I don't know what the maybe is like a better word. You say you want to squeeze teams in the middle.
I'm sorry, somebody was talking.
Yeah. Okay. Let me segue to the national president here. Yeah. Go ahead.
What was your question?
No. I was looking at your chart when you say you're gonna squeeze teams in the middle. Like, I mean, squeeze.
Yeah, like we're gonna have like food sale.
Okay.
We're gonna have a like family day in the park where we sell food. We're gonna have little programs here and there that will be able to raise funds, so we don't always call the people to come and generate money from their pocket.
I said, but what will you do with the funds that you generate though? Do you have a program that you want to put the money into?
It's all for the organization, but like I said, it's going to fall in the place of like somebody is in need, because we don't have to keep calling upon the people always. Every little thing, it make people tired and they get weary and they don't want to spend anymore. Okay. So the money will still be for the organization.
Okay. So Milton, you are working on the Constitution. Do we have a provision in there to decentralize the implementation of projects?
Well, I mean, we do have that in there. And one of the things that we have been proposing mostly, I mean, I work with the project committee, and we are actually talking about different projects in terms of the local level. and so forth. We haven't gotten much detail into it yet, but one of the things that we're speculating about is what the young lady was talking about, is that we have to get people involved. And I think she's on the right track already by making phone calls and trying to communicate with people, because when you call people personally and you talk to them, it gives them a complete different feeling. Whereas you just send a letter out or something like that, it doesn't, I mean, it's good, but it doesn't really do much. But someone talking to you directly is a very good head start. And I think she has the right formula for that. Okay. But like I said, we're still working on the detail for the local projects. And one of the things that we have is that we want to be inclusive. Okay, like one of the biggest impediment that we have, as I've been seeing since I've been going to the ball, we have been partially leaving certain people out. Okay, and what I mean by that is that we say we are United Sapo people, but when we're talking at the convention, we have our mothers and grandparents that are there. They cannot speak English, but yet there's nobody there to like interpret for them. So those are some of the things that we've been looking into, and then trying to get the youth to be involved. Because as you can see, as years go by, we are getting older. The young kids have to take over. So you have to start training the young kids early to make up for the older people. This is something that we have been lacking. So we've been leaving a lot of people behind, and now we need to try to be inclusive in order for the organization to survive. Okay, because we need new ideas diligently. If you look at America, it's the same thing America does. Everything they do, they bring in all the young people that just graduated and they put them in certain position and train them. And we need to start doing the same thing. And also take care of our older people. We don't have to give them million, but just the idea that we're responding to their concern. Everything we're saying, they know, because we have an interpreter there to make sure that they're not left out. Because most of the convention I go to, what I hear is the old man, they always saying, "Mona, did I what you're saying? I don't know."
Yeah.
Okay. And for a while, I didn't know what they were saying, but finally, I asked somebody and they told me that's what the old man was saying. So we try to fix those things to make sure that regardless whether you're an older person and you cannot speak English, or you're a young person, you cannot speak Sapo, we want to bridge the gap to make sure that we're all on the same line.
Very good.
Great. Okay, so let me bring the president in, and we'll have a quick musical break here. Madam President.
Yes.
Yeah. So Milton just highlighted. A lot of time I hear young people, but Milton just highlighted the elders. You know, when I look at your manifesto, your three pillars: healthcare, agriculture, and education. Those things, they are good. I think health will benefit everybody. But is there a unique program for, because the scholarship, for example, the old man and the Barbadian, when I apply for it, you know? But is there a unique program or something that you have in place for the elders to benefit, either back home or here in the U.S.?
Yeah. So we are I'm not going to disclose everything
Okay.
that we're trying to do, because
Okay.
we always know people always copy.
Right.
I'm sorry. So, but we do have stuff that we're going to include the older people, because if you really check the organization, the older people contribute a lot
Right.
to this organization. They do. And I don't care what any young person say, these older people, most of them, they don't work. I tell you, in the Philadelphia, in the Delaware Valley chapter, the older women, I watch them, because the national chair, they bought their tickets. I watch them pay $500 for ticket. To go to Minnesota. From the Social Security money that they got. $500 for ticket. Some of them $600 for ticket. That's how much they love their community. So this administration, whatever we can do to include it, and that's why when I was president for Delaware Valley chapter, when the COVID came, we distributed some food and supply to them, because at the time we felt that they didn't have the opportunity to even get out to go anywhere to buy stuff. So we were able to do that for them. But we will do a lot of programs, both in the US and back home, that will get our older people very involved in the organization.
Okay, but the issue of language that Merton brought up, I mean, like when people who go over there who speak the BB grammar and the woman don't understand. So what are we doing about that too? I think that's a very major concern there too.
That is a very, very major concern. So guess what?
Right.
People that can really speak the sample, we got to identify them within the organization. We got people that are very good at both sample and English, so they can interpret, especially when it comes to the section. When we having section where we discuss a lot of things that we put into policy and we put into the constitution and stuff, so that the older people can have a clear understanding of what we're talking about. Because sometimes they vote upon something that really they don't have the clear understanding. So we will identify individuals that can interpret in sample so they can be able to explain to them in depth. But don't get my older people, most of them, they speak English, most of them understand English well. So when you are talking something, unless when they start speaking like Malaysia now, speaking the BB terms, then they will not understand that one. But when you
Who
speak
matters?
the
You mean esoteric or Saryorpodeh?
I mean, Saryorpodeh, the voice of SINOE in the diaspora. When you're ready to speak a BB book, forgetting to know that the old people are there, that's the only time. But
Okay.
but when we speak regular English, they do have the understanding what we're talking about.
All right, let me bring the audience in here to see what they're saying here. Slebby, the vice president for North Dakota. I'm not sure if I'm right, but this is the first of its kind for a sitting president in our union to call on the members for a fast and prayer. A leader who places God at the center of their leadership can make wise decisions in their endeavors to lead. Any reaction to that, Madam President?
And I'm surprised Slebby should have been on this line because his email is in the chat room.
Right, I
So I
sent it
don't
to
know
him.
whether you didn't send it to him or maybe it's at a place that he cannot get on. Like I always said, thank you for making that remark, Slebby. I did not start the organization. I'm not one of those that want to add at those when the organization was established, they were there. I was not there from the beginning of the organization, so I will not really speak to that to say that things were not done when I was not present at the time. But from the time I got very, very much involved within the organization, yes, that's the first time for us to call a fast and prayer.
Yeah, I just want to pick on that a little bit. I don't know what I necessarily agree with Mr. Roberts, because the last time I checked, the leaders of Liberia, people every time they pray, they sometimes they call for national fast and prayer. I don't know whether they make good decisions for our country, given what we have right now. So I don't necessarily agree with the brother.
So, well, we're not going to compare ourselves with the leaders in Liberia, but I know as a woman of God, I go to church, I know my Bible very well. I know as a woman of God, I take the mouth and preach and talk about God. I know a woman of God like me that know what God has been doing in my life. And I know a woman of God that read the Bible that they said certain things. The Bible said, Jesus told the disciples, he said, but why uh, Master, why you came and you were able to cast out these demons? And he said, certain things need fast and prayer. You cannot just pray for everything. Certain things you have to fast and pray. And I think at this junction that we are today, in this organization, that we need fast and prayer. And that's why we declare the fast and prayer so that God can give us wisdom so we can be able to lead our people. And also so our people can come together as united force so we can be able to withstand any temptation or tribulation that will come our way.
All
And
right,
the
all right,
only thing
fair.
can be established is through fast and prayer.
All right, all right. I mean, if that makes the religious people happy, that's fine. But the last time I checked, the United States, the guys here, they don't do the prayer. The guys, when they go to work, they think what is best for the country. They don't do prayer. They don't govern the country through prayer. The same thing with China, Russia. The guys don't do prayer and stuff like that. But you know, when the type of people want to do prayer, it's okay. I'll just play along with that.
You don't have to pray.
If I may come in and add to what the president said, if you don't mind, this
Go
is
ahead.
Mr. Mondo.
Go ahead. Mr. Mondo, go ahead.
I think the president clearly said it, and I just want to buttress it. Everything that we do, you can't leave God out of it. God's first, and we are second. So yes, a good leader is also become a good leader when you believe. When you have to believe and you put your trust in the law, and you can be guided and become a good leader. Thank you.
And can I elaborate on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I wouldn't necessarily say I disagree or agree, okay? But what I will say, most of the time, when you bring religion into leadership, those with integrity, okay, you should follow through with it. You got those that use it for deception, okay? But in this case, I think it's more of a genuine call. So I think in this case, it will lead to good decisions.
All right, fair enough. So, yeah, Charles Taylor believes in God, but he did not do justice by the Liberian people. Hitler believed in God, but he killed 6 million Jews. You know, so that, I mean, the beliefs in God stuff is one thing. So, Madam President, what I want also do here is to do a quick commercial here, so you guys can have some water break if you want to lubricate your esophagus with any liquid, and so you can do that, you know. And then we'll come back maybe for the next 10 or 20 minutes max, so we can go to other things that we want to do for the day. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. All right, let me see. Let me get some Sapo songs here for us.
Wow, what Sapo song that they made for the convention?
Which one?
The one that Gian Bode made for the convention, for the inauguration, I mean. That Sapo song that we're playing for the inauguration.
Let me see.
Oh, you don't have it? There you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Darke Saryorpodeh Esoteric. It's a special coverage today. We have the president of the United Sapod Association in the Americas and her cabinet. They are on today to create awareness, build momentum, last minute momentum for the National Convention of the United Sapod Association, which is scheduled for the weekend of August 4th. So that's by a few days from now, the people will be in Fargo, the global highway, the internet will be inundated with images from Darke Saryorpodeh Esoteric. You know how I do it now. I mean, right now it's speculation, right? The probability of Darke Saryorpodeh being in Fargo is 50-50. So I'm not too sure right now, given the variables on my side, but we'll make sure to see if I don't come there, I will send my team there to cover the national convention. If you guys want me to be there in person, or I should send my representatives?
Or
Be there in person.
you must be there in person.
Yes.
To that question,
Yeah, go ahead. You want to say something? Go.
I said you
Yes.
already know the answer to that question.
Right.
Okay. So I should be there.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Also, the ranger, you and the ranger had a pep talk, but you haven't come by to the ranger. But if ranger, y'all want to see you there, why don't you want to get?
All right. So, Madam President, I think the team in Minnesota, Michelle to us earlier, they are doing preparation to get people from the airport. But in terms of transportation from Minnesota to Fargo, what's the plan though?
Yeah, so the president there, Madam Marie Point and her team, they are doing a very good job there to get people also to Fargo. So there are preparations also on the way. Now, like Shelly just rightly said, that she got space in her car. So all the people are doing the same thing. People are driving to Fargo that got spaces in their car, also making seats available for other members from Fargo, from Delaware Valley chapter. So there are a lot of preparation from the president of that chapter, and all the executives are there to accompany people to North Dakota. And I also wanted to say that before I forget, that I know it's 6 o'clock. We're about to Delaware Valley chapter having a meeting today.
Okay.
And we're supposed to go support her with our brother, the grievance committee chairman, Mr. Jerry Masekwe, that lost his mother in Liberia. So Delaware Valley chapter will be going to Mr. Masekwe's house today. I know the vice president was here, but probably she forgot. So I just wanted to announce that. But we will first assemble the regular meeting place where is our
The
mother
Swiss house. Yeah.
Francess Clarke house, and then we all will go to Mr. Masikwe place to go sympathize with him. So if you are in the Delaware Valley chapter, make sure to be at the meeting at 6 o'clock. The meeting should be on. So from there, we'll go to Jerry's house. Or if you are not called Mr. Masikwe yet, make sure to call him. Even people from other chapters from the state, from other states, call Mr. Masikwe. Our grievance committee chairman, I lost his mother in Liberia. So I just wanted to make that announcement.
All right, so my president, I know time is again. We're talking about a meeting at 6 o'clock or 6:02 already, but I don't want to hold you guys for too long again. But the convention, all eyes will be on you, especially your annual address to the union. I don't want you to go into it too much, but what should we expect from you from the message? I mean, just a little bit tip of the iceberg. You don't have to go into details here.
So you just said all eyes would be on me, right? That's the
Yeah.
first remind you made. So I carry 20 suitcases with me. I will dress all day.
I love that. Awesome. You will change every hour.
Shelly, you better get ready. You'll get a
I'm
special.
ready.
I'll take all the places in a hotel. There's a special room there. I will get the president's suitcase will just be in there.
Yes.
And every 5 minutes, I will just run there, go change. Every
That's
5 minutes,
right.
I will run there, go change. So you have to get ready for that.
But Madam President, Shelley already ready. Look at Shelley fashion today.
I know, right? Look at my youth. Look at who youth coordinator is there pretty. Who youth coordinator is there fashionable, you know?
I know.
And the thing about it, the whole team, the ladies. I want to talk about the men because I'm their buyers right now. The women, so fashion women, so fashion women. So come and see something in North Dakota. The annual message, of course. What else we're talking about? We're going to bring peace and unity to our community. That's the main thing we're going to stress on. And then we're going to stress all our projects that we want to do back home to help our people, because the purpose of the organization is to help our people back home. So, and then what's all, you better come 5 o'clock on the red carpet and see all the fashions from the ladies.
We ready?
So, but my president, the Constitution.
From the morning chair lady to Queen Dana, being the hair, to the national coordinator, of course, to the national treasurer. Then you bring it to the national planning committee chairman. Before you come even to the local chapters, what they're going to do with us?
That's too much.
I mean, what I'm hearing, Madam President, it sounds like a beauty pageant. Is that what we're going for? Is that fashion show?
Let me tell you something. In order to get more money, you can attract the people to bring the money. We will attract the people.
Oh, that's a psychology. Okay.
Of course, thank you.
Okay.
Of course, thank you.
Okay.
Look at the naked fashion. What you see right now on my coordinator, on my new coordinator. That we and I even work and spend some money in our whole land there.
So Shirley, who the designer that made the outfit for us?
Oh my God.
All right, so let's wrap it up here. Let's go across the board here and just get closing statement so we can call it your day. Minister, go ahead. Minister Sua.
Yes.
Yeah, your closing statement, please.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Voice, SINOE, and to our president who initiated this meeting. I'm so grateful that we had the opportunity to come online to attract people attention, and to invite them to come to our convention. And so I'm so excited. So thank you for having us, and everyone, our followers, please come and join us to celebrate.
All right, thank you, Minister, for joining us today. But you can't leave until the executive leaves. If you leave before, you'll be held in contempt. So, Shirley, go ahead, please.
First, I want to say thank you for having us on your show. And I know you have other things to do, but for giving us a few hours to be here. So let people know that the convention again will be August 4th to August 9th. This convention is really, really important. There is a lot of great things that our president is planning to do back home. So you want to be part of it. You don't want people to tell you what happened in Fargo. So come over and be part of it, and let's make a difference and do something great in Liberia.
All right, Shirley there, our National Youth Coordinator right there, closing statement. Let me bring on the Tesla Ranger. Ranger, go ahead.
I want to take the time to thank the moderator, VOSD, the owner, and our own brilliant Secretary General. We appreciate, as always, your participation and your zeal towards this association. We just want to say to everyone of the Sapo land to please, wherever you are, to turn up, come to North Dakota for the annual convention of the USAA. And thank you again for letting us using your platform to spread our messages. We appreciate you as always.
Thank you, Mr. Madu. President Marie Pine, I think you are in the executive chat room. We posted the email there or the message for you to share your email, but unfortunately we didn't hear from you. That's why you don't know how to get on. Let me, Melton.
Yes, sir.
Let me give you the opportunity for a closing statement, please. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much for giving me and the organization a chance to come on your show and talk. What I would like to leave the audience with is this. If you broke away from the organization in the past because of whatever it was, or if you are a youth who don't know anything about the United Sapo Association, or you are an elderly who was participating with the organization because of certain things that occur, you decide you don't want to come. I said this year we have a very wonderful leadership. We have a brilliant president who is very people oriented, and she has strived to the best of her ability to try to reach all the different part of the organization to make sure that it is fair and that it is noteworthy. If you were one of those people that fall into the category, I say come to the convention and learn something. Get to meet the president and then see if you still have the same mindset. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Pajibo, and thank you for the wonderful work you are doing. You and Stanley, Mr. Panton, you guys are great workers, man. Madam President, the
Yeah.
people, your people, the global community is listening to you. What's your closing comment?
Okay. So first of all, I want to say thank you, Saryorpodeh, for having us here today. Like I said, that we did not take this for granted because some platform before you get on it, you gotta pay money, but you always call us uh, your platform, for us to come here to talk to our people. So I want to take this time, and this is my closing statement, to say thanks and appreciation to our home-based team. Our home-based team that is headed by Mr. Richard Panton, and the rest of the guys, Mr. Bill in the Mobile area, and Mr. Vasco Camble in the SINOE area, that is holding our, trying to make sure that our projects that we're going to do over there going to be very fully implemented by them. For even being able to go above and beyond to find an office space in Liberia for us. This is my first time speaking since I came back from Liberia. So I just want to use the opportunity to tell them thank you for acquiring that office space for us, that we will be able to do sample business in USAA own office. That is a very, very great achievement for us. And that is not only the thing that we're going to do, we got many things in the pipeline that we're going to do. So I want to say thank you to those guys for their hard work, because we are all working, for nothing. Like, it's just a volunteer job. We are non for profit, but everything that we do is to help our people back home. And I also want to call on every supporter in the USAA or in the Americas, in the diaspora, be it from Putu, be it from Waya, be it from Namapo, be it from Singa, be it from Joasson and
Kabadi.
Kabade. The sixth session of the Sapo land. That's why we make sure we got a sixth session represented on our team. We are calling upon you to come to North Dakota for the national convention so that we can be able to raise funds to help our people back home. So we hope to see you all, especially for those of you that live in Minnesota, Iowa, North Dakota, that don't even have to fly. We have to buy $600-700 tickets to just get to Fargo. But for those of you that are around there, please take that weekend. If you can't get there on Thursday, get there on Friday. If you can't get there on Friday, get there on Saturday, so that we all can come together and put ideas together so we can be able to see what we can do for our people. Don't forget to pray on Monday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. We will break our fast by 6 p.m. and then we all will get on the teleconference, and then after that we all will assemble at the National President House. So please don't forget. And we want to say thank you for listening to us. May God bless you. I know, Saryorpodeh, you will go to the meeting, and please carry your mic so you can at least be able to talk to our mothers that will be in the meeting, so they can be able to say something, since they were not able to come on the platform today, or at least they will be able to say something to their friends. Thank you very much for having us. God bless you.
All right, that's the president of our union. My president, while y'all be praying, I'll be enjoying my burger, my palm butter rice. You know, while I'll be standing in front of y'all too when y'all doing y'all making yourself hungry. Yeah. All right, well, I thank you, man. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you.
You're so bad. You're bad.
The papi and myself will be eating while you're making yourself hungry.
Oh my God.
All right, have a wonderful day, and this is how we'll leave it for the day. Yeah.
All right,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later. I'm going to have to go for the meeting. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us today on the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Voice of SINOE. More information. I'm getting more info from SINOE County, from the diaspora. So join me tomorrow at 3 p.m. That's the regular show time. Ryan, okay, you see at the time, live Voice of SINOE, our regular Monday show. So join us tomorrow, and so that we can talk about other things, information that I couldn't share with you today because of the guests that I have. We'll talk tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.